God of love.
So dies Good morning, greetings to all of my precious brothers and sisters from all parts of the Philippines and around the world. My name is Sylvia Olmelio de Apera, and I will be your MC for today. To start our Sunday service fellowship, you may all now close your eyes
Recording in progress.
to digest and reflect through the words of meditation from our true parents. I quote, I have already spoken to you with an anxious heart to say that at least one third of the 7.8 billion people of the world must learn that Heavenly Parent is their parent and attend Him as Chunagok citizens while true parents are still on earth. It is the duty of those who have received the blessing to live each and every day of their lives striving to bring joy and solace to Heavenly Parent. This thought should be engraved onto your very bones. It should not stop at receiving the blessing, should it? We need to transform Korea into a nation blessed by heaven and its people into citizens of Chunugok that can embrace all people of the world. And now, let us sing our Chunugok anthem. To pay respect to our heavenly parents and true parents, let us have our gyumbe and recitation of the family pledge to be led to us by our dynamic, hardworking, and very passionate young national leader, Reverend Leo Angelo T. Halo.
To begin our Sunday family service, let us offer our respect and gratitude to our Heavenly Parent and true parents of heaven, earth, and all humankind. 천지인 참 부모님께 경배 바로. Let us recite the family pledge number 4. Our family, the honor of Channel Group, pledges to build the universal family encompassing heaven and earth, which is Heavenly Parents' ideal of creation, and perfect the world of freedom, peace, unity, and happiness by centering on true love. The meaning of the family pledge number 4. Heavenly Parents' ideal of creation is one family under God. All the ideals of creation would have realized if a perfected Adam and perfected Eve, perfected children, and the family based on the 4-position foundation had been linked to Heavenly Parents' love. At the conclusion of the history of restoration, a true family based on true parents and true love will be established as the hope of humankind, and at the same time, the hope of Heavenly Parent. This true family will be the starting point of the peace and happiness of humankind. In the ideal society and nation, people are conscious of being the sons and daughters of the one Heavenly Parent and become brothers and sisters under the true parents. In the ideal society and nation, blessed families who have restored their lineage, rights of ownership, and hearts realize a world of freedom, peace, and unity based on the true parents' language and culture. They will come to lead lives of interdependence, mutual prosperity, and universally shared values within the culture of Heavenly Parents' heart.
Thank you so much, our beloved national leader, for leading us. At this juncture, I would like to request the Assistant to the National Director of Public Relations of Universal Peace Federation and Family Federation for World Peace, Mrs. Almera Grace Pansoy Mayo, for opening prayer.
Let us pray. Our loving Heavenly Parent and the victorious true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind, together with all our chumbo couples, leaders, elders, blessed and our families, brothers and sisters, good morning. With sincere heart, we thank you, Heavenly Parent, for our protection, the surrounding us with your love throughout the providential course. Even though countless forefathers had made sacrifices throughout the long and tiresome course of restoration, still it is the destiny of us today, with our descendants, to go through the way of indemnity, sacrifice. We thank you, Heavenly Parent, when we think of how hard you had to work on account of the fall of our first parents, Adam and Eve. When we reflect on how hard you have worked to achieve the perfection of Adam, to find one set of true parents. Now on this worldwide base, after our beloved true Father ascended to heaven, our beloved true Mother, your only begotten daughter, the Mother of Peace, determined to accomplish the responsibility while she is still alive here in the physical world. On this Sunday service, Heavenly Parents, I would like to pray that may all of us here will prepare our hearts and minds, especially to receive the presentation to our beloved Dr. Yon Yang Ho, our Director General Family Federation from the international headquarters, to present the strategies on how to build a foundation to achieve a heavenly unified world. We know, Heavenly Parents, that our beloved true Father declared that everything is perfected, concluded, and completed. And it is now our own portion responsibility to fulfill, especially a heavenly tribal Messiah. Today also, Heavenly Parents, we are going to listen to receive the model, our model heavenly tribal Messiah or Chumbo couples, the best practices and strategies on how to fulfill and educate our couples, the 43, the 430 couples. And we would like to invite your Holy Divine Presence to be with us from beginning to end, Heavenly Parents, that may this presentation will give us an inspiration to all members, especially to all the Blessed Central family, to become a Chunbo couples. And I would like, Father, to pray that may, Father, at this moment together, we can prepare our hearts and minds, Father, to receive all these precious words, message, especially to our beloved Dr. Yon Yang Ho, that will represent our beloved true mother. Thank you so much. And all of this, we humbly ask a report sincerely in our name. In one grace, Blessed Central family. Adieu.
True. Thank you so much, Mrs. Mayo, for that sincere and heart-moving opening prayer. You may now all be seated, brothers and sisters. To read to us our scriptural reading, let us welcome Miss Mary Grace Apollo.
Okay. Hello. Good morning to my precious brothers and sisters. For our reading for today is taken from a book, True Mother's Message at the concluding victory celebration of the 40th day Chunbo Festival. And hoped that they would grow to be perfect through absolute faith, absolute love, and absolute obedience. The most essential are absolute love and absolute purity. Only when we live a pure life without any blemish or stain can we live in complete freedom in the eternal world, and this can only be accomplished on earth. After True Father had ascended, who proclaimed Foundation Day, True Mother, God's only begotten daughter, proclaimed the founding year of Chun Elguk. The gates to Chun Elguk, under heaven's governance, have been opened. In that case, there need also to be people who are qualified as the citizens of Chun Elguk. This qualification is not obtained simply by receiving the blessing. There is a period of growth, that is, a duty and responsibility. Therefore, the status of a family will be determined by how much responsibility that family takes on and how the family does in fulfilling it. Hence, all blessed couples around the world, of course, need to fulfill their responsibility as tribal messiahs and become couples that are conducted as chunbo. And they should not stop there, but continue to advance for the generations to come. As chunbo couples, how much have you expanded your domain here on earth? During this time that true mother, God's only begotten daughter, has been with you. This will become your asset in the eternal world. Aju.
True. So let us give hands to our heavenly parents and true parents for that very beautiful and great reminder on how can we be able to qualify to enter and finally establish firmly the kingdom of heaven here on earth. Let us also give hands to Miss Apollo. At this point, let us all be informed and updated with the world activities as we watch all together the Hyujong Global News by Peace TV.
Hello dear members and welcome to another edition of HTA Global News. On June 13th, a special gathering marking the 59th day of All True Things and the 67th anniversary of the founding of the Family Federation for World Peace and Unification was held. In this edition of HTA Global News, we will be looking back at this event, which was a reminder of the history and tradition established by true parents. With the settlement of Chonaguk, we have welcomed a new era, that of our Heavenly Parents' country. On the 13th of June, a special gathering in celebration of the 59th day of All True Things and the 67th anniversary of the founding of FFWPU took place at the Hyojong Chonbon complex. In a two-way live stream with Chonjeonggung Chonsong Walim Palace, the event was broadcasted live in 15 languages through the PeaceLink platform. The event started with true family members and the whole world offering a solemn bow to God. This was followed by messages of gratitude to senior citizens and blessed families from the 36, 72 and 124 couple blessing groups who have lived lives united with true parents while overcoming harsh persecution and opposition in order to participate in true parents' providential cause.
20대 초반인 1972년 전북 남원 송동교회를 개척하여 교회를 봉헌하고 전도되어 신앙의 길을 함께 걸어온 여러 믿음의 자녀들이 지금까지 신앙생활의 버팀목이 되고 신종적이 되어 8가정이 귀한 천보 입적 가정이 되었습니다.
내가 걸어온 목회의 길이 아니라 하늘이 인도하셔서 함께 하신 길입니다. 그 어렵고 힘든 고통의 이면에 하늘 부모님과 뜨거운 심정적인 깊은 관계를 맺는 크신 은혜를 주셨습니다. 그것은 아무나 느끼지 못하는 영원히 잊을 수 없는 심정적인 세상이 된 것을 진심으로 감사를 드립니다.
The Hyojong retirement ceremony celebrated the lives of people called by heaven. These pastors gave moving testimonies reflecting on their lives as they received their retirement award plaques of achievement.
이 시대의 영웅이십니다. 저희들도 그 위대한 정신을 상속받아서 우리 교회 성장을 반드시 이루어내겠습니다.
The co-regional presidents of Heavenly Korea expressed their respect and gratitude to the families of the senior pastors and senior members who have fulfilled their duties, and together in harmony they sang a song to celebrate this beautiful and glorious day. This was followed by Hyojong Award ceremony, which consisted of giving ministers that had worked 15 years and 33 years the Long Service Award. Additionally, 40 blessed families and pastors who led exemplary lives demonstrating Hyojong were selected from 39 districts in 7 regions and received the Hyojong Family Award. The beautiful life of the Hyojong family, selected by True Mother after long and careful consideration about each district, was shared for all to appreciate during the Hyojong sharing part of the service. At the center of all these testimonies was the story of a Japanese missionary to Tanzania that was martyred while in his mission country. The testimony of missionary Masaki Sasamoto's family touched the hearts of many.
主人、笹本正樹は30歳で殉教いたしました。愛の道理である天道を明らかにしていくのだから死ぬとしても恐ろしいことがあるだろうかという遺言を残していきました。霊界では主人が、地上では私がと宣教を歩み、ケニアで11年、ロシアで1年半、タンザニアで2年半、ニュージーランドで1年、宣教として歩んでまいりました。
The Chonjeonggung International Headquarters Chonsong Choir sang beautiful hymns with lyrics expressing Hyojong. This special gathering occurred in the presence of true parents of heaven and earth and humankind. Yoon Young-ho, Director General of FFWPU International Headquarters, explained the significance of the 67th anniversary of the founding of FFWPU and shared information on the recent victorious Peace Festival in America.
하늘 부모님께서 신통일 한국과 신통일 세계를 위한 본연의 그 목적과 그 사명과 그 축복을 내가 다시 교육시키고 내가 다시 일으키고 내가 다시 부흥시키겠다는 것이 어머님의 이번 혁명적 바람이시고 선언이라 저는 믿습니다.
The example of filial piety that goes beyond physical space has been set by the victorious true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind.
박수를 올려주시면 좋겠습니다. 축하합니다. 사랑하는 참 부모님 승리 축하합니다. 네, 감사합니다.
After the reading of Hundoke, which casts light on God's will, True Mother spoke, thereby blessing and encouraging blessed families and shedding light on the bright future of the unification movement.
사랑하는 전 세계의 지도자와 축복가정, 천보가정 여러분, 반가워요. 그동안 협회 창립 67주년을 맞기까지 수고한 축복 가정들의 공적과 역사를 우리는 다시 한번 생각합니다. 지금부터 100주년을 맞게 되는 그때에 지상에 독생녀 참 어머니가 함께하는 그날을 여러분들은 맞이하고 싶습니까? 우리의 간절한 소원입니다. 지상에서 참 부모님이 지상에 있는 동안에 하늘 부모님의 꿈, 소원을 이루어드리는 그날은 전 세계 인류가 하늘 부모님의 아들, 딸로 함께 축하와 송영을 드리는 그날입니다. 그날을 앞당기는 통일가의 자랑스러운 역사에 남는 승리한 축복가정, 천보가정이 많이 일어나기를 축원합니다. 여러분의 정성과 사랑이 100주년을 맞을 수 있을지는 기대해 봅니다. 그날까지 건강하고 감사한 마음으로 최선을 다해 주길 바랍니다.
Choneguk leaders from 9 continents show their hearts of longing towards True Mother, while True Mother listened to their messages of congratulation and determination with a beautiful smile. Leaders and members from around the world sang songs of peace and happiness together with the little angels, while deeply engraving on their hearts the precious value and meaning of this day in the history of the unification movement. Then all together in closing, very determined, they pledged to become owners and masters who create a new culture and civilization of the Heavenly Parents' holy community. With True Parents Craze, the second Chombo registration ceremony is scheduled on October 10. In Brazil, the great Hyojong Chonbo Great Works was held to bless and liberate ancestors up to 430 generations. About 400 blessed family members who attended the liberation and blessing of ancestors could feel the good fortune coming to South America. They decided to inherit True Parents' realm of victory and become victorious heavenly families that liberate and bless the spiritual and physical world. Through volunteer work commissioned by the local government and volunteer programs for aging agricultural families, the church has conducted continuous volunteer activities to create an open space for coexistence and harmony with the local community. Blessed family members who have revitalized their souls and strengthened their ties through volunteer services worked hard to benefit the local community, making themselves known as an essential church and an open church within the local community. In addition to this, the UP's volunteer team is also working with the social council and volunteer organizations to heal people affected by storms, rains, and earthquakes in Japan. UPF Korea invited several VIPs to the Forum for a Heavily Unified Korea, which discussed the adoption of a new political vision. UPF Korea chairwoman Ms. Yona delivered the opening speech in which she expressed her wish for leaders from various backgrounds to have sincere discussions to lay the solid foundation for a heavily unified Korea. Afterwards, the current Vice President of the Korean Senior Citizen Association and former Member of Parliament OJC gave a lecture on the law of Jante. He called for creating a political class and society based on trust, not a society where the winner takes it all. UPF Korea Executive Secretary Lee Hyun-young then spoke about UPF's goal of assembling citizens and leaders who will work for the will of God. He also revealed that there will be continuous brainstorming workshops with Think Tank 2022 experts. IOSP Philippines launched their first two-day regional youth forum under the theme The Role of Patriotic Youth in Nation Building. In the Philippines, where Communist Party activities targeting youth are ongoing, IOSP held a number of lectures and discussions on the principles of peace and critique of communism based on the core teachings of the Khalsa movement. The 2,488 youth in government and institutional organizations that attended the lectures pledged to become true patriots and fulfill their role as young leaders who will build peace. Recently, 350 cadets of the Universal Peace Academy and students of the Theological Seminary of Cheonilguk National University received an online and offline education on the Providence. It was held at the Hyojong Cultural Hall. After receiving the recent providential education led by True Mother through Yoon Young-ho, Director General of FFWPU International Headquarters, the future leaders who participated in the question and answer session reflected together on the role of future generations in the heavenly world. Togil Mudo was organized as an official physical education class at the True Love Peace School, an alternative high school in Sub-Region 1 of Heavenly Korea. The opening ceremony of True Love Peace School and the evaluation of the graduating class were held. Students who passed the promotion examination are Hyojong ranks, who showed strength of body and mind. We hope that they will become future leaders who will illuminate the path towards a heavily unified Korea. This special event celebrated the anniversary
saved us far, and grace will lead me home. The Lord has promised good to me. His word my hope secures. He will my shield and portion be, as long as life endures. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun.
Awesome. So thank you, Miss Celine Lois, for that soulful and beautiful rendition. Let's give her a round of applause. My dear brothers and sisters, let us now all get ready to be inspired as much as we will be able to get substantial strategies in um, taking ownership and establishing Heavenly Parents Holy Community by listening from our victorious Chunbu families' best practices. Let us now all listen and be motivated by watching their testimonies during the World Pastors Assembly hosted by our true parents. It shall then start from Mr. and Mrs. Annalisa Lopez from Marikina, and to be followed by Mr. and Mrs. Leopoldo Oba from Palawan, and finally, from our very own Engineer Felix Sanchez and Copo, the best practices humbly shared during the Chunbo meeting. It's all welcome then, and watch together.
Day 1. I am Annalisa Cocos Lopez from Marikina City, Philippines. I thank Heavenly Parents for this opportunity to share how we successfully educate our 43 couples to become heavenly citizens. After we blessed our 430 couples, we never stop seeing them. Together with my husband, we continuously visit their respective homes, creating good relationships like true family members to us. Sometimes we sleep and eat with them, letting them feel we really are their parents. During the enhanced community quarantine, we are not allowed to go out anytime we want. I use the time of enhanced community quarantine to think possible ways to make our XTN mission moving on. God gave me chances to make something different. In a period of 1 month, I was able to learn the art of baking. Baking makes my HTM possible to create more exciting family experiences with our 43 couples and gave some source to earn something in time of pandemic. I bake cakes for our couples. They help me to promote my cakes. After a month of ECQ, the city mayor allowed us to visit our HTM area with proper health protocols. Through working with the barangay captain, we can easily have access in going around to visit families house to house. Even during pandemic, we make sure that at least we can communicate with them one by one. Many of them doesn't have cell phone. I made a schedule to see them, visit them, pray with them, and schedule them for home group and home lectures and the Divine Principle lectures at the center. We feel that building relationship with them is very important, letting them feel that they are being loved. In my part, this is the most effective way in making them real members, being with them often. We made even more than 43 couples. We saw who are the most active coordinators and those who are willing to accept our true parents. From time to time, we give assignments by showing them first what things to be done. I focus in one super capable person who can join me in roaming around in the area, and I found the best coordinator. She helped me to have 3 more active blessed couples until I had 12 active couples who can join us in everyday routine of follow-ups. I followed the lecture of Professor Hill in our home group lectures and expanded it in our other areas. We do get together with barangay officials and do the home group together and give them assignments. Our blessed couples live their respective homes, how poor they are externally, but we never give up loving them. I make it sure that I bring the love of true mother in my heart to surpass the difficulties. Since our STM areas always got flooded, I make them feel that even in times of disaster, we show our sympathy with them and encourage them to be grateful and pray that we can overcome. My husband recorded a Tagalog lecture and put in a USB of True Parents lecture and Dr. Young lectures, and even recorded our leaders lecture for them to study if they cannot access in the internet of attending evening devotions with our STM director, Dr. Jaime Vergara. I check the assignments that I gave every week, and if they are not able to make it, I let them do it again until they fulfill it. Like reading the books that we provided, translated in Tagalog 1 hour Divine Principle, and gave them goal to read every day with their children. The copy of the family pledge and update if the pictures of true parents are hanging in their walls and altars. Since flooding keep coming, they often put true parents picture on their ceilings, asking another true parents picture if one true parents picture got wet during flood. That simple continuous practices that we taught to them make a difference in their respective families, and their other couple responded and taking initiative to take care of other blessed families too. They had their schedules in helping cleaning the center, the schedule of who will be the next assigned in the next lecture, and after lectures, what they can share to those who are new in the group. Weekly reporting is given by the 3 main coordinators and being checked in their family assignments and so to it that their assignment and tasks are faithfully done. Monthly celebrations are also done. Celebrations like holidays and happy days and now even pandemic. We make a schedule to have baking lessons with blessed wives to have them raise funds to support their follow-ups. Couples with problems are counseled and taught how to be close to each other. Everything is given possible changes of improvement. We are active in the community projects, teaching them effectively the importance of being to be real members, and most especially to share time, services, and finances wherever possible, and practicing the tradition of tithing. During floods, we pray together as one family community to be safe. That kind of connection to survive for the sake of them gave me strength to have that kind of fighting spirit. That strong bond and connection to our spiritual children and true mother gave me strength, making us more connected to each other and close to heavenly parents and true parents. That after the flood, we see and embrace each other and survive together. Kamsahamnida, true mother, for your love and support that you have extended after the flood. We meet active VIPs once a week and join them in their activities. In this way, we can have wider scope and access to witness more VIPs who can help us to testify about the love and greatness of our true parents. VIPs are extremely external. Serving is the key to win the hearts. The hard work of our true parents gave us confidence and courage to speak and witness. And at the end, they will listen and receive the holy blessing. We gain a good name in the HTM area and our VIPs, letting them join our virtual activities, rally of hope, and our church activities, making them more excited to know about our true parents, including them in Hondoke, helping and making their own 430 couples and soon to be a Chunbu vectors too. Joining in VIP group is to make our community area to be more assisted in times of disaster and have partners to sustain our witnessing activities and involve them more into parents' vision and building ideal communities. My future plan is to establish an income-generating project so we can help other HTM and poor blessed families in our area. Thank you very much. Kamsahamnida.
Hello, good morning. My name is Leopoldo Uba. I am 62 years old, and my couple belongs to the 30,000 couples blessing, and we are one of the Chonbo couples in the Philippines. We are presently residing here in Puerto Princesa City, Palawan, Philippines. My wife is Chiyomi Takaira, a Japanese, and she passed away last 2019, 6 months before the Kiwon job. I am the FFWPU and UPF director in the Mimaropa region in the Western Philippines. What I'm going to share to you in this video is the best practices that we had in fulfilling our Heavenly Tribal Messiah mission, especially at this time when True Mother gave us the direction to intensify the education of our 43 couples and make them our core members to support True Parents' vision in establishing the Heavenly Unified Korea and the era of the Heavenly Parents Holy Community. Even before we started our HTM mission with my wife, it was already my desire and dream to give True Parents portrait in every household here in Palawan. Thanks to True Parents HTM Providence, because we are able to give the portrait of True Parents to the 430 couples in our tribes, the Uba and Takaira tribe. And in a span of 5 years, we were able to bless around 30,000 couples in the whole of Palawan. For us to advance the providence in our mission area, we are now educating 43 couples from our 430, not only to become core members, but to act as leaders to our 430 couples. We educate our 43 couples by teaching them the tradition of our True Parents, and with the divine principle and reading together the speeches of True Parents through the Hondoke. This time we are offering 12 minutes prayer condition, mentioning the names of our 43 couples. And in addition, we do 21 minutes reading True Mother's autobiography. In my heart and prayer and in my determination, it's not only to educate my 43 couples, but to establish a model tribe, a model village, or a model barangay, a model town, and a model province of Palawan, and hoping to contribute for Action Ilgok Philippines. Here in Palawan, we are raising up a model barangay. We call it Barangay Salvation, in the town of Rojas. We claim it as a model barangay because all the village leaders, the local leaders, all have received the blessing and finished the 3-day ceremony, and 90% of its total household are already blessed couples. And we are conducting regular home group gathering. The UPF, FFWPU, WFWP, and IAYSP is already functioning legally in this barangay through MOA with the government officials. Although Barangay Salvacion is the smallest barangay in the town of Rojas, which consists of 31 barangays, Barangay Salvacion became an exemplary. And the municipal mayor became very interested with the UPF activities. And finally, the mayor, as husband and wife, attended the blessing together with the vice mayor and some municipal appointees in his municipality in the year 2018. And the mayor also organized one blessing event with 100 participants. Of course, the mayor finished the 3-day ceremony. When we started our HTM blessing events, we determined to bless the 3 sectors in the society. 1, the educators, 2, religious leaders, and 3, local government leaders. Because we required them to attend as husband and wife, we could be able to conduct the holy wine ceremony, blessing ceremony, tanggam stick ceremony, and we could explain the value of the 40 days purification period, and later the 3-day ceremony. Through the module lectures from our national HTM director in the Philippines, we could guide our couples during the 40 days purification, educating them on the important role of the husband and wife in the family, the value of the blessing, and other family values. From the 30,000 couples who received the blessing, 300 couples came from our educators, 50 couples from local government leaders, and 40 couples from religious leaders, mostly finished the 3-day ceremony. For the deepening of their education, for the educators, we conducted lecturers training, and our educators learned how to give lectures on the 5 principles of peace and they gave lectures to some of our blessing events. We also involved them to PWPA activities together with other educators in our province, specifically with the Palawan State University. We also invited them to attend rallies of hope and other virtual conferences related to academia. For the religious leaders, last 2019, the first local IAPD chapter in the Philippines was launched in Palawan. And since then, we were educating our religious leaders from different Christian groups to be mobilizers in the community through home group activities. We teach them to teach the divine principle. And it's a breakthrough because these Christian pastors are now giving messages to their congregation using the words and guidances of our true parents and the content of the divine principle. We now have a total number of 9 couples from the Christian pastors and barangay volunteers together with our Chanbu couples handling several home groups using some methods from Professor Gill. Our AAPD also attended online fellowships and virtual conferences. For our local government leaders, we established MOA or Memorandum of Agreement between the municipal mayor and UPF Palawan. And we agree to promote the education in the family and society, achieving the spirit and principles of interdependence, mutual prosperity, and universal values. True Mother told us to go beyond our own tribe. So here in Palawan, we work as a team. We don't just take care of our own 43 or 430, but we work together through our religious leaders from IAPD and some village volunteers, together with our Chanbu couples. We reach out to the 43 couples of our 60 HTMs here in Palawan. Some of the amazing internal results we have is in the home group through Hondoke in the community. Through family education, we could establish a stronger relationship between the parents and the children in the family, where the children could open up their heart to their parents, creating a healthier atmosphere in the family. We started to organize IAYSP through the HTM youth. We call them HTM youth because they came from the 430 couples of our tribe. We organize youth camp and give lectures on purity before marriage. And also we teach them, we teach the youth how they could develop their filial piety towards their parents and to become patriots to their country by involving them in community services like tree planting. For now, we have 3 HTM youth who could be able to give lecture to the young people. We empower the women through the Mother's Heart Network of the WFWP Philippines. Last 2019, we organized a local Asian Leadership Conference in Palawan, and almost 200 participants attended from the academe, religious leaders, and local government leaders. Last year, 2020, we are 30 participants from Palawan who went to Korea, and 6 couples are from my 43 who attended the Kiwonjol in Korea. Our goal and firmer determination is to establish 3 municipalities by strengthening our ties with the mayor of Rizal, Palawan, who have already received the blessing and also finished the 3-day ceremony, and to the mayor of Batarasa, Palawan, a Muslim mayor, who already requested us to conduct blessing in his town, where he and his wife will attend. Also, our determination and goal is to establish the working together of the educators, local government leaders, and religious leaders to help educate the family and the youth, centering on the teaching of true parents, which is living for the sake of others. We hope that these humble efforts we do in Palawan would contribute to the advancement of the True Mother's desire to establish a heavenly unified Korea and the firm establishment of the heavenly unified world in the era of the Heavenly Parents Holy Community. Thank you, Heavenly Parent. Thank you, True Parents. Thank you, beloved True Mother. 감사합니다. 사랑합니다.
Before we will start our presentation, we would like to greet our heavenly parents, our victorious true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind, our Dr. Kito, Reverend Julius, Reverend Ronnie, Reverend Dr. Kuya Jimmy, and Ate Shirley. And to all our Chombo couples, leaders, elders, and to our national leader, Reverend Leo. Thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to share our practices and strategy in how we are taking care of our HTM here in our province of La Union. And with me tonight is my wife. And for the benefit of those Chombo who do not know us, I am Felix Sanchez, a businessman in profession. And right beside me is my wife, Augie, a financial specialist. So we are grateful that we are given this opportunity to share also our practices. And I would like to just give a very short strategy actually that our true mother did, and she created a lot of organization, just like the IAPP, IAPD, the Women's Federation. And the very reason why our two parents, our two mother created this one is our own avenues on how we could really restore our nation in the world, so into the different sector of the society. And with that, we come to a realization that in our own personal expertise, we can utilize and use this in order to advance God's providence in our HTM. So me and together with my wife focus actually our profession in business. So I think this is God given blessing and a talent to our couple that we could really use to advance God's providence in our, starting in our own family and building our HTM group. So also I would like also to connect to the words of our true father in his autobiography, that he said that the purpose of business is not simply gaining or making money, he said in his autobiography, but especially to support missionary work. And it means to support God's work, God's providence in building Chung Elguk Nation and Chung Ilguk as a whole. So allow us to share these practices that we have been doing for several years, although we started it from a very humble beginning, and as we progress and invest our efforts and teamwork with our members and our leaders here in our region, and we see the development as the years go by. So we would like to present this presentation. And to start with, here is our picture together with my wife, the HTM Sanchez best practices. So our best practices, as we can say in our HTM, is we categorize it in 7 parts. So we have the barangay gift giving and blessing, community company general assembly and blessing festival, celebration of our family blessing, weekly educational DP lectures, family day and recognition, young achiever, and scholarship programs, and the living for the sake of other project that we have in the company. So this is just one of the many examples of what we are doing in the barangay gift giving and festival. So basically, since we are a business inclined couple, so we are using actually the business that we have as a tool to connect the heavenly tribal Messiah mission that we have here in our province. So basically, it's not only gathering people to introduce to us, to them, the church and the blessing, but also giving back what we have earned, basically, to the people, giving back. Just like as we say it in business, it's a social responsibility. So we come up with the idea that if we have an activity of giving back a social responsibility program, and we should do it all together with introducing our church, our organization, our Family Federation for World Peace. This is what we do. So here in this picture that you're seeing in the screen, yeah, we go to different barangay. We schedule that monthly, quarterly, something like that. So here, as you can see, that we're not only going to the barangay just to give this gift giving, but we will be having some orientation about marriages and introducing our organization, basically. So I will just go straight to some of these. I will not go in detail. So as you can see in the picture, this is what we are doing. And we are doing this not only with us in our couple, but is being supported by other family members here, elders and our leaders. So we work together here to advance our tribal Messiah mission here. So every year we are having our company general assembly and blessing festival. So whenever we have a Christmas party program, we see to it that it is being joined by couples. So as you can see on the screen, so every year, if we are having our celebration or general assembly, we see to it that the first part of the program would be a blessing festival. So we gather all our employees and our suppliers and our partners in the business that we are having. So as you can see in the screen, ito po yung mga, these are the people who are working in the company, and some others are suppliers and partners of the business. Here. And one also unique projects that we are doing, that whenever we celebrate our birthday together with my wife, so again, we incorporate the blessing. So every year we do this. Once we celebrate our birthday together, so we will be scheduling a theme, and then together with it is the blessing that we'll be doing. So again, as you can see on the screens, we invited some of our elders, Kuya Joseph, our regional leader, our family members, the central family members also to work with us. And this person at the back, as you can see, are our affiliation, our friends in the business world, from the academy, from the different sector of the society. Yeah, nakikita po natin. Here, this is also one unique big event that we have made last year, where we had our 50 years celebration of our birthday. So we invited the mayor of the municipality and some BFPs and suppliers and partners. And with that, we also conducted again blessing festival, and officiated by our dear Reverend Jimmy and Ate Shirley. As you can see in the screen, in the middle is our mayor, who is very much supportive to our organization here in this municipality. And also we conduct weekly educational DP lectures here in our residence here in Bawang. So as you can see, most of them are female. So basically, their husband is on site. They're working in the project. So we usually invite the wives to come over to have this lecture of the divine principle here. And also we do some lecture from other organization. As you can see there, Dr. Cadano, also one of the Chombo, is also working with us in the education of this member, because we believe that this mission that we have is should be a collective effort. We should join together for the success of this activity. So thank you very much for all the support of these leaders and elders here. So we have here Alma. Sister Alma is also supportive to our activity in giving lectures here, and our regional leader and some elders. And also we have we are conducting regular family day and recognition for those who can invite their neighbors and friends to also join the organization and come over to listen to the lectures of our church. And for those who can invite more, they will be receiving some recognition and even an award or a token coming from our couple. So here, so this is an example of what we are doing. And also we are doing some scholarship programs also to the less fortunate. So here, this is one of our recipients. And we are also supporting the Regional Youth Assembly that was held here in La Union. And this Living for the Sake of Other program that we are saying is that the only way for us to be connected to the outside, you know, we need to be involved in other organizations as well. So I joined the Rotary purposely to penetrate and introduce our organization to these professional and VIPs and people from all walk of life. So I really plan to join this organization and become the president of this club. And we had the opportunity to share to them about our church, about our organization, introducing our two parents to them. So here, as you can see in the screen, we are joining different organizations in order that we could work together for a common goal. And we have also this food feeding program that we do regularly for the less fortunate in our community, like this one. And also, as I have said, that once we are linked to other organizations, we can also utilize their resources basically and their connection in order to reach out to people. And this is becoming a witnessing environment basically. That is the very purpose why we join different organizations, to be linked to these people. This. And as you can see in the other picture, the one with the red t-shirt is polo shirt is the mayor of the city of San Fernando. He's a very close friend of mine, and he's also a member of the Rotary. So time to time, I'm introducing to him about our organization. And during the feeding program, we involve our second generation. Our son Godwin is here, and the son of our regional leader. We involve them to be a part of this, that as young as they are, so that they can also inherit this kind of tradition. But because True Father said always that food is love. So if this young generation could be involved as young as they are in the activity that we're doing, eventually they will inherit this one once they grow old. This one. Yeah. And also, we also train our son that every birthday, yearly birthday of him, we see to it that he will be conducting his own gift-giving program to our workers, to the community in the less fortunate in our town. So every year he do this. We support this program for him so that one day he will continue this one in promoting our vision as a unificationist. And here also, we are also extending our True Love action to our company workers and our colleagues in the community. And for the information of everyone, actually most of our 430 couples, about 70% of them are workers of our company. So it was really designed that we invited couples from our company so that we could have direct contact, monitor, and of course we could always tap them to also be a part of our organization and our programs. So ito po yan. So we are giving this pandemic also, we also share our resources to the community and the barangays of this municipality. And also, regularly, we purchase hundreds and even thousands already, as we can account, spreading True Mother's autobiography to our relatives and friends. So every time there will be visitors in the office, in our house, so we always give this True Mother's autobiography to these people as part of our witnessing. Here, yeah, these are our friends, our VIP, our professional friend, and even distributing True Mother's memoir to companies as a token of appreciation to our clients and friends and partners. Just like here, we have the famous blogger, and even when I was in the hospital, I give mother's autobiography to the doctor and to the manager of the Thunderbird. So these are ways on how we could really be able, Father, to spread and people know about our True Mother. And one time I went to Cebu. I was with our Speaker of the House in one plane. So I gave an autobiography of True Father. So this is Alan Peter Cayetano. And of course, with the governor, a friend of mine, is very much supportive to us. So with our national regional leader, Froy. So we are working with these people in our community. So also bringing educators and leaders to international conferences. So here in this picture, you can see these are educators and leaders here in La Union, political leaders, to invite them to the conferences. And at this present time, these people are very much supportive in all the activities that we are doing, particularly here in La Union. And some of them already joined the blessing. And I'm very happy that they are very much supportive to all activities that we're doing here in La Union. Yeah. And also linking the business to introduce our church. Since we are really into business, we are really using the business connection in order to introduce to these high-profile people about our church, about our two parents. So here you can see the D2 telecommunication, and we have the ACDI, the biggest cooperative of the Armed Forces of the Philippines. This is the famous blogger, influencer in YouTube. So these are avenues actually that we can use in order to introduce to them about our church, our two parents. And every time we meet these people, we always introduce to them our two parents, and we tell them that they are our foster parents and they are our supporters in our business. So basically, by doing this, it is really an indirect, basically, of introducing the church, but it's very, very productive. Just like this one, you can see. So according to our two parents, and they said that the living for the sake of others is a universal principle that we should live our lives the one with the true way. So these words of our two parents are our guide in order to break through our 430 couples. And also I would like to read one of our father's statement here. What is the path for us to live a true life? Yeah. Can you read it? My wife will read this one. Okay.
As we go, as we go, the main thing we should keep in mind is to live for the sake of others. Confucius, Jesus, Muhammad, and Buddha all affirm this, that for living for the sake of others is the universal principle that defines we should live our lives, the one law of the true way of life.
So this is actually the words of our two parents that we really keep it to move forward. And also,
the way to be influential is not the ruling the government. It starts from our home, from your home. The providence of salvation doesn't begin from the top. It begins from the family.
So it's very, very true. And I know everybody will agree with this because we represent our two parents in our family, in our community. So sometimes it's through your action where people can recognize actually our two parents. So it's very, very important that the principle that we have learned from our two parents, we should put it into practice, the living for the sake of others. So sometimes people in our community are very much amazed why we are doing this. And of course, later they will discover that you're a member of the Family Federation and people will be interested to be a part of this organization. So again, with this simple sharing that we have, I hope that others can also learn from it. And I do believe that if we invest our effort without any condition, I think we can break through. And of course, what I would like to say is we have God created us in unique ways. So we have our own unique character. We have our unique blessing that God has given. So let us use that, because everything that we have in our life can be used in order to advance God's providence. And again, thank you very much for your listening. And also, as a commitment to our Heavenly Father, two parents, we will really invest our time in order also to help our region, our nation, Philippines, in order to prosper, especially in the aspect of the financial stability of our church. Thank you very much, and good evening to everyone. Thank you.
Wow, what an amazing and inspiring, spirit-stimulating strategies and victories worth emulating to guide us all, my dear brothers and sisters, in fulfilling our respective responsibilities. Thus, this would definitely lead us in realizing Heavenly Parents and True Parents' dream, that is, building the kingdom of heaven here on earth, a truly happy, peaceful, and ideal world. A world beautifully sharing and experiencing interdependence, co-prosperity, and universally accepted values. So I would like to enjoin everybody to pay deep respect and salutation to our Chunbo couples, to our pioneers, to our elders, all Central Bus families. Kamsahamnida po. At this juncture, dear brothers and sisters, let us have our benediction prayer to be given to us by our very young, beloved national leader, Reverend Leo Angelo T. Halong.
Thank you very much, Ate Sylvia. First, I would like to really appreciate our victorious Chongo families, the family of Kuya Francis and Ate Pops, Kuya Paul and Ate Chiumi family, and also the family of Engineer Felix and Ate Ao. Let's give them a big round of applause for their wonderful achievements and works as a model Chongo families. So I would like to request everyone to please join me in prayer. 사랑하시는 하늘 부모님, 현진 참 부모님, 감사합니다. Today, Heavenly Parent, we gathered together as brothers and sisters virtually here in our nation of the Philippines, and together with brothers and sisters who are joining us from different countries. We really offer our deepest gratitude for every day giving us the opportunity, Heavenly Parents, to fulfill our responsibility, truly become true sons and daughters of yours. Heavenly Parents, today is truly a very special day as we celebrate the hardworking fathers, Heavenly Parents, who are really working hard to provide for their families, not only for their families, but to be able to really contribute greatly in restoring our nation, Heavenly Parents. We're truly grateful to live in this time with our beloved true mother, guiding us directly here on earth, Heavenly Parents, sacrificing everything to complete the providence, while true mother is alive on earth, and together with our beloved true father, and the billions of absolute good spirits in the spiritual world, also Yojinim, Hunjinim, Demonim, Heavenly Parents, we are truly living in the most precious time that never happened in the past and will never happen again in the future. Only in this time, this is truly the golden age that all of us are given the opportunity, Heavenly Parents, to really become victorious sons and daughters of yours, Chongo families, that can truly bring the greatest joy and happiness to you and to our beloved true parents. Heavenly Parents, today we could listen to wonderful stories, the story of love and faith, Heavenly Parents. Really, our elder Chongo families who have invested their entire heart, their entire family, their resources, everything that they have, Heavenly Parents, who really contribute in building an ideal world together with our beloved true parents while they are still here on earth. We could really learn so many things, Heavenly Parents, and then we could really see how much you are really working in every situations, Heavenly Parents, as long as we believe and carry forward what we believe in. We know that you are always with us, despite the challenges and difficulties that we are facing, especially this time. Heavenly Parents, if we just really invest ourselves, everything we can overcome, Heavenly Parents, because you are always with us. Our true parents are always with us. So today, through these stories of victory, these great and exemplary achievements of our elder families, please allow each of us today to learn and really determine, Heavenly Parents, to really fulfill our responsibilities, that all of us can truly become the owners of the providence. This is the only way, Heavenly Parents, for us to really restore our nation and truly offer our nation by 2027 to become a nation of Chonilgu. We are truly grateful, Heavenly Parents, for trusting us, giving us this opportunity, even though we are so limited, Heavenly Parents, even though we are unworthy. But Heavenly Parents, you are trusting us so much and giving us everything, Heavenly Parents. We pray that we can truly unite together, centering in our beloved true mother, that truly we can build the true Heavenly Parents, holy community, starting from our nation, starting in our families, Heavenly Parents, in our community, Heavenly Parents, and really as a nation, we can be able to truly embrace all people and be able to truly bring them to true parents. I really pray that your great love and blessings be upon all our Chongo families, all blessed and all families, all brothers and sisters who are here listening today. Heavenly Parents, I pray that everyone can be confident that we can do anything as long as we unite completely with you and with our beloved true mother. Thank you so much for all the love and blessings, Heavenly Parents. We really determine ourselves together. We will going to complete the providence in the lifetime of our beloved true mother. We're going to offer our nation, Heavenly Parents, and really contribute for the realization of the Heavenly Unified Korea and establishment of the Heavenly Unified World. So once again, may your blessings and love be upon all of us and our families and brothers and sisters. Heavenly Parents, that may all of us can truly become victorious, that no one should be left behind. Heavenly Parents, so please allow us to really purify our mind and hearts and really work together completely as true families and true brothers and sisters, centering on our Heavenly Parent and our true parents, our true mother, who is with us, guiding us directly. Heavenly Parents, thank you so much once again for everything. We would like to really offer all these victories and success of brothers and sisters. We pray that together we can be able to truly become people that can truly bring joy and happiness to you and to our beloved true parents. Together with all our precious Chandu families, brothers and sisters, and blessed families, we would like to offer everything to you with a grateful heart. We'd like to report this in our names. Layo Angelo and kayo halog blessed and our family. Adieu.
Adieu. Adieu. So, my dear brothers and sisters, to prepare us all in offering our commitment, our hearts, and our hard works, let us all sing song number 10, My Offering. For our offertory prayer, may I call on to our Northern Mindanao Regional Director of Region 10, the equally young and fatherly heart leader, Mr. Edmond Cañete, for the offertory.
Let us pray. Our loving Heavenly Parents, our victorious parents of heaven, earth, and humankind, Lord, as we gathered here together as one family in this wonderful Sunday and wonderful afternoon, we would like to express our love and gratitude for giving us a wonderful life here on earth, living with the principal way of life with our true parents, with our great leaders and brothers and sisters who are representing our true parents. Thank you so much, Lord, that you provide us everything. You provide our daily needs. You provide all the people who are there to help and support us in our daily life. Thank you, Father, for giving us our true parents, who are the instrument in heaven to resurrect our life, especially the teaching of divine principle, who guide in our daily life of faith, loving Heavenly Parents. Thank you so much, Father, for everything Thank you for the abundance of harvest in our daily in our uh, Kalinaw farm, as well as all the resources, Father in heaven, that we will have. We pray that it could help and support your providence, Father in heaven, of restoration. Please accept our offering, Father in heaven. I know it's not really enough. Our hard work is not really enough, Father in heaven, in our daily life of faith. But we will do our best to give joy and happiness to you and to our true parents, despite of so many challenges and difficulties that we encountered along the way. Thank you so much, Heavenly Parents. Thank you for everything. All these things we offered, and I pray in my name, Edmund Natsuki. Bless us in our family. Chu.
Thank you so much, Kuya Edmond, for that heartfelt commitment and prayer, offertory prayer. Now let us, brothers and sisters, let us have our individual unison prayer. Aju, Aju. Now we have reached the end of our fellowship, dear brothers and sisters. We will know if there will be some announcement from the HQ or other department. News and announcements. All right, there will be a Hyujung Tunbo Asia Pacific Branch Tour special online event this coming July 17, 2021 at 2 p.m. To register, please visit the official FB page of Hyujung Tunbo Philippines. As the link is being flashed on the screen, kindly capture, my dear brothers and sisters. Deadline of registration will be on July 15. So for inquiries and payments, please refer to the screen as being flashed for our peso account and dollar account alike. Yeah, this is our peso account. I hope, brothers and sisters, you could have opportunity to screenshot it. Oh yeah, and this is our dollar account. So yeah, thank you so much, my dear brothers and sisters. Now for our recitational song, we will sing song number 40, Song of Unity.
Unity.
you so much. Thank you so much, my dearest brothers and sisters. Today, the world celebrates Father's Day. So I really hope that everyone can celebrate and have a grand Father's Day celebration. Happy Father's Day to all hardworking and loving fathers around the nation and the world. May also everyone can really have a blessed week ahead. Happy Sunday, everyone! And bye-bye po. Let's all keep safe and healthy po.
Let's have group
Bye-bye.
picture po siguro, ate.
Oh, before we go, I'm sorry, my dearest brothers and sisters. We shall have our picture taking. All right. Saan ako po ba yung magano? So maybe we can first have a pure and beautiful smiles in our faces. Our face is our responsibility. Hana, doll, set. Ilan po ba to? And yeah, ilan pong pages po ba ito? Please keep smiling. 9. 1, 2, 3. Page 1. And now, we go to page 2. Please keep smiling, brothers and sisters. Hana, doll, set. Okay, page 3. Smile again. Hana, doll, set. Picture. Page 4. Hana, doll, set. Okay, smile. Page 5. Ano na ba? Hana, doll, set. Actually, yeah, okay. Maybe we can also make some heart. Saranghamnida, so that isang bisis na lang tayo magano. Saranghamnida. And others can make Hiburagi Sinang, Hana, doll, set. Whichever form you would like to have. Okay, page 6, Hana, doll, set. Page 7, keep smiling. Hana, doll, set. Kasi we don't know which page we belong. So maybe this is the last page. Hana, doll, set. Picture. Happy Sunday, everybody. Thank you for being with us for this Sunday. Enjoy our day and the week ahead. Bye-bye po. Saranghamnida, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's celebrate.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Happy Father's Day po.
everyone.
And all
Thursday.
fathers.